Alright, last episode for this sitting and this week. Back in the river. Haven't been here in a while. So we have two things to do here. One is healing up some creatures. Another is heading over into the temple to find some other creatures. So what, do we have to kill them? Okay, that's fantastically non-specific about what we have to do. They're just big. Nothing else is known about them. They're just big. If you see something big, just grab it or something. Oh, well, shouldn't they just die off on their own eventually then? Okay, so we'll heal them and then catch them. Okay. Does this shit always have to come with us? They could be anywhere, so let's just start at the bottom and work our way up to the temple. And the temple is where we'll have our grand finale, where we find whatever's up there, as Sakurai will probably tell us. So weird having this one map incomplete, but it is what it is. Dolphins are required to proceed further, and dolphins require a whole bunch of other work. Okay. That's a big fish in my opinion, but okay. Like I said, it ought to be something that we don't recognize as being familiar here. That seems unlikely, but paradoxical frog. That's why they're called that. That's amusing. Get off my coin, frog. Frog, go away. Pavo. Okay. I'm really kind of half tempted to scan for stuff as I do this. Hello. Just to build up some extra cash. That gets me a lot of money. Oh, do not double tap B, I can swear. You know, for being a river, I don't feel any current here. It's just kind of weird. There's the perilous stuff. Like, I only see piranhas here. Do you have any idea where these things might be? Oceana? Yeah, I know that part. I feel like the real solution to go through here isn't to try to, like, bait the piranhas or anything, it's just to swim around them. Smaller piranha. Alright, I'm not seeing you on big here somehow. I imagine I'll get notified once I encounter one. On this part, we do have these forks here where I should probably go both ways to make sure I don't miss a fish. I already saw you guys, right? Yeah. I think the thing with these guys is if you see one that has any children swimming around with them, you need to stay away from them. I think they leave you alone otherwise. I think the only one that's ever attacked me was one that was with smaller ones. Okay. Unless they really are trying to say, hey, you should just find anything large and shoot it. I don't think that's the idea here. I would think the game would say, hey, that's the one once we encounter one. You're supposedly Atlantic, though. You're not injured, look. Oh, yeah, you are. Oh, come on. No, I do have to find them myself. That's annoying. What is happening? Oh, my controller died. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Now, what was I doing? I was trying to look at some of these bigger guys here. Are you local, for instance? I should just look around with my pulsar out. I should probably just run around with my pulsar out and just hitting anyone that looks like they might be aggressive. I don't really know why you attacked me just now, but... Oh, did I get attacked by the same one anyways? That was weird. Whatever. Yeah, I could just run around and anyone I see that looks injured, I can just shoot. Thankfully, I might because I'm running around some small ones here. I'm still going upstream, right? Yeah. But there's a fork here. Okay. And anyone I see that is injured, I'll just shoot at. And I won't have to worry too much about which fish I actually hit. Presumably there will be different species. They don't seem very big to me, but... Yeah, if I recognize I've already hit a species before, I can just not worry about it, but... Okay. So further up we go. I think as I do this too anyways, I'm kind of working up towards some credit for getting, I don't know, some title or another for healing ridiculous numbers of fish, so... It's probably not a bad idea to heal stuff anyways. Pretty sure you're a native otter, but whatever. I didn't tell you which one that one was. Could I have actually identified that and gotten... It could potentially be something I hadn't identified before, I think. Have I seen... another Tombaki. Have I seen you? Outer Paima. You're good. Ah. If you get like half of these coins or something, you do get something or another. I have zero expectation of getting all of these coins in the whole game. So that basically means looking at every single zoom spot in the whole game. But still. Why does it keep moving to food? I don't know why it moves off the pulsar. Again, I wish I just had buttons to immediately bring out these tools. Some fish start running once you start shooting at them. You're native, apparently? Oh, you're another Arapaima. If I remember correctly, I can't just shoot the eels. I don't think that works. The eels don't go after you, I don't think, do they? You just have to be careful about where you go. Just need to be careful not to bump into them. Even though there is absolutely very real danger here, it is kind of funny to me that this is the place where you get some of the most intense music in the whole game. Just by virtue of it contrasting very strongly against the kinds of environments that most of the other scary music plays in. But here it's because there's actually something to be concerned about, as opposed to all the others where it's just because... Yeah, I know. I was just slowly sliding forwards while trying to look at the zoom spot. You can't look at the zoom spot when you're threatened, apparently. Oh, there was someone down there. Hold on. You are very small. Stay on that pulsar, jeez. You know what? I was trying to go over them. Oh, I got pushed down. One, my camera was not where my body was. Two, I got pushed down by the big fish, I guess. Do I have to not leave the area, though? Hold on. I might have to not... Shoot. Yeah, I think... I want to go up there. I think, though, I have to... get all the fish here without leaving the area. That's really annoying. So I'm not gonna go there like I was planning to right now. I may have to do it on a separate dive or something, which, I mean, I can do immediately after this one, but still. Can't have my pulsar and the map out at the same time. Can't hold a gun and read a map simultaneously for some reason. But so I probably missed some towards the beginning of the river downstream. Try to stay away from the... Oh, well. Okay, got lucky there anyways. Just trying to stay away from the small ones. That's my theory, at least, that getting too close to the small ones can induce attacks. Yeah, you can still just pulse them even if they're not injured, and the game still says, hey, you pulse someone, hooray. I mean, it makes sense on creatures that can be aggressive because it's supposed to calm them too, but still. You just run around doing it to everyone for no reason, if you feel like it. The game seems pretty cool with it. Yeah, I probably don't need to heal every single piranha I see. It is one of those cases where... Can I hit this one? Okay. That's one of those cases where, I missed you apparently. Yeah, I very likely missed one at the beginning, so I think we're on track. Here. Anyways, yeah, it is annoying having lots of noise on my screen from various reticles from those piranhas, but I could not risk to get all those guys. Now, do I want to go back to 9 ball? It would probably take less time for me to return to the boat, and then I believe I can drop myself off back upstream, so I'll save some time. Ow. Rain. I think I'm specifically not supposed to have Sakurai with me. How do we get the boat through there? I don't see how we can get the boat to this part of the stream, at least from where it started, downstream. I don't know why they started me facing downstream. I feel like if I went to this particular drop-off spot, it's because I wanted to go into the temple. I guess it could be because I wanted to go to some northern part of the river, whatever. Alright, Sakurai, guide me. And by that I mean just say the right things once I get to the temple, I guess, because you don't really need to be guided to the temple. Also, totally different music now. Does it play different music in these places at different times of day, or what? Like, I don't think I've heard this song before, really. Just for the sake of trying to build up a little bit more cash passively here. I still don't have any intention of doing much of any of the actual salvaging side quests. I just want a source of income. I do have to say I haven't found much utility in the whole, you know, signal of what different kinds of materials we're picking up on in the bottom right here. There's the occasional time where you're specifically told, hey, the thing you're looking for should bring up a signal with these kinds of things on it. Like, sure. It's useful in that case, but otherwise I don't see a reason to care. I find treasure, I pick it up. Or wood. There's a lot of stuff to pick up over here. I feel like I should have gotten some mention of me being about to find something by this point. I figure Sakurai should have said something by now. They said, hey, go to the temple. Albino gator? Or crocodile? Okay. No, how... I see. How confident am I in my goodness? I like how the music just stopped. Come back here. I bring you an offering. Hey. What? Okay, something weird happened there. What the heck? It's like it's canceling when I try to select the extra information. There you go. It's like I'm not meant to have this information. Okay. Not all the treasure we want to pick up today. No, it's not. I imagine we found a large crate here, among all the other large crates, right? No. Okay. So many dolls today. Hope some of them are actually worth something. Over here? Where? There we go. More figurines. Oh, this one's big. Okay. And it's all lightning-y. Alright. We can head back. See if we got some decent money out of that. I'm slightly tempted to go a little over time to just get one more dolphin show out of the way. I imagine it's like ugly hot, honestly, but it depends on the time of year. It is overcast, that probably helps. Although it was raining earlier, I guess that probably cooled it off plenty too. Anyways. I imagine they have one more thing for me to do over in the last area. Great. Well, in this case, it didn't sound like that was what was going to happen. It sounded like they're just going to die. Oceana's character arc. Ah, more! Oh yeah, see here. Told you that something would happen while I did this. I'd get pocket change. Okay. Sure? I got a fairly even split. Okay. First things first. Oh! We don't speak of that anymore. That's just the shutdown. First things first. Dog. I enjoy witnessing your wild mood swings, dog. I also don't remember if you were given a name at some point or not. I just remember you were a beached dog. Sahab, you can finally finish the quest. Just learning some mythology, I guess. Because you've been finding coins. I don't remember, did I have to actually open this thing up to actually kind of like turn in the whole finding lots of coins thing? It's only 30 out of 100. Yeah. Yeah, not doing so hot on either of those in terms of number of things. Is it worth going through these and making the new notification disappear? I don't know. That didn't take too long. I do actually kind of like looking at the salvage descriptions. It's still working. Impressive. Okay, Nancy, buy my stuff. At this point, maybe I should also look at the... also clear out these notifications. Oh, this game's doing some work here. Okay. Some stuff to load there. Oh boy. Well, these take time to load. Oh, that's a problem. It's gonna take forever. Oh no. Okay, no, I can't do this. This is way too slow because the game has to load all the models, and it is not fast. Okay. How are we doing on these numbers? Pretty good on most of them. Deep Sea's not as good as I'd like. All the dolphins and whales. I got a little fish badge. Well, presumably I could have gone and completed descriptions on some of these. So maybe there's more than just a gold you can get on these or something. Not doing great on other fauna either. Not that I plan to go for completion on those. Okay, Nancy. I don't have time for another dolphin show, I don't think, because we're already over time. Oh well. Give me money for all these things. A mannequin, okay. A copy painting, great, thank you. A teddy bear. Weirdly expensive teddy bear. That means I get more and more expensive stuff, so I can get more and more money by salvaging stuff, right? I guess that's part of the reasons why I get so much more money from this than anything else, because I actually have a decent salvage level, or okay-ish at least. I still have not seen the good majority of the stuff in the game. But compared to me being like early game in lots of other respects, that could make me money otherwise. No artistic value whatsoever. That's a judgment if I ever saw one. Though I realize that's in reference to it being a copy. I already sold it. I got the money. Okay. So, we have so many fewer notifications here these days. It's so nice. It's nicely quiet. Anyways. So next time we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. I want to at least finish the last map. That's the only thing I'm absolutely certain I want to do before I stop playing the game. Otherwise, I'll just play it by ear. We'll see when I feel like stopping playing. Don't expect to come anywhere that close to 100%, but I want to at least see a decent chunk of all the other things that we've neglected, like sort of quest lines and so on. So I'll probably just do it until I don't feel too much like doing anything more, either because the things that remain don't interest me, or because it feels like it's just more of the same. But again, I at least want to work up towards getting that one map done, which means dolphins. So we'll continue on dolphins and whatever else I feel like doing. Alright, bye everyone.